So style achievements for 2023 and resolutions for 2024. So first for 2023, number one, I think I ended the year with less clothes than I started. I just got rid of a lot of things that I hadn't worn in a while, either donated or sold them, constantly curating, trying to own less but better. Number two, I resisted the siren song of fast fashion. What this really means for me is I didn't buy anything primarily because it was a good deal. I've always tried not to do this and I've gotten better at it over the years, and I think this year was really good. Number three, I actually put on real clothes most days. Coming out of the pandemic, I was working from home most of the time, just was throwing on running shorts and a t-shirt most days. Starting to put on real clothes again, definitely just, felt more human and more grown up and more like I had a sense of purpose. Number four, worked more wide leg pants into my rotation. And I think what this shows is that I'm still able to try new things. I think a lot of people, they get to their 30s and their style at that point just kind of becomes their style forever. They just don't really think about it. So continuing to try new things is important for me. So I think the wider leg pants just show that. And number five, wore more natural fibers. So part of this was just getting away from all the athleisure clothes, got more sweaters, bought more wool, more sustainable. I feel better about that. And then resolutions for 2024. The first is just buy less but buy better. I think this is going to be at the top of my list every year. Always something to try to achieve more. Number two, wear less sneakers. So I got a couple pairs of loafers that I really like, and I'd like to get some boots and maybe some derbies as well. No reason to this other than I want to. I think they look cool. So number three, invest in the items that no one sees. So I think for a long time, the belts, the socks, the accessories were holdovers from college purchases that I bought and didn't really put much thought or consideration into, but sort of as a method of treating myself and rounding out my wardrobe, I want to put the same thought and consideration into those things that nobody sees as I do into the pieces of the wardrobe that everybody does see. Then number four, spend more time looking for secondhand things in the wild. Right now I buy a lot of things on eBay, but I've been burned a couple times. Things are different from my expectations and I just genuinely enjoy it. So making more of a point of going to thrift stores and vintage stores on a regular basis. And then number five, just getting things altered. I got a sewing machine as a gift a couple years ago and kind of have a pile of things that I say I'm going to sew, but I'm pretty slow at it still, so I haven't gotten around to a lot of it. I'm just missing out on those things. So getting things altered and getting a good fit on them can make such a huge difference. It can make a cheap garment look expensive and it can make an expensive garment look incredible. But yeah, let me know in the comments, what are you happy about that you did with your style in 2023 and what are you trying to do in 2024?